Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Sajin Benjari. I'm from DNS Semester 2. And today I'll be talking about the, the program called the Program of Circular Calculation. To all, if asking what is this presentation is all about. Well, the presentation about is that this project is all about making a program that able to calculate perimeter, area and circle, and also deny any number that is below zero. So and also ask the user to input back so that it can calculate back more. So the project goal for this presentation is to make a program that able to count the parameter in circle area, uh, code, add a code that deny any negative number input by user. So any number below zero will be denied and asked by the program to input back more. Again, after the positive encountered, the program will able to calculate the number and ask the user if they want to recount more. And you also want that the program to give the decimal number at least from 2. And this program we will use a simple coding such as variable input and output as well as do while input. So the first step for making a program is um, the first step of coding the program is coding the input. So to input the code, because we want the decimal number, we need to make the input the double radius. Because if you use the int, it will take the whole number. So if you input the 1.2 and the int man is in radius, it will take the 1. But if you put the double radius, it will take the 1 and also the point or the decimal behind it. And after you take the number, after that it will set the whole number throughout the program. After that, we also go to the my my right my right where we also do the do while input. Now the do while input is allowed the program to check in on a certain thing if the certain thing hit the requirement. So for example, in this one, we will ask the user to enter the number of the result. And if the number below zero, it will output the word negative number are not allowed. Please enter again. It will revert back to the up and ask back the user to input the number. Now, as you know, and that's pretty much it for the first input of the code. Very simple, very understandable. You enter the code, you enter the input. If the input is negative, it will ask back, it will deny and ask back the user more. Up next is calculation code. Because we're counting the perimeter and area of the circle, we will use this particular formula. For the perimeter, we use the 2 multiplied by 3.1444159 or the pi multiplied by radius, and the area is the pi multiplied by radius multiplied by radius. And the code will take the radius from the input in the previous slide and count it. And after that, it will output the answer. And before they output the answer, it will fix the number. So instead of the answer being 1.234567, because it has a fixed set precision by 2, it will be 1.23 instead of 1.2345. And it will count and it will output the perimeter of circle and perimeter and the area of circle and the area of circle. Again, very simple, very easy to understandable. Anybody can do it. And the last but not least is the asking code slash the end program. So this one is also very simple. Below the program, it will we will ask the user if they want to do more calculation. If you type Y, it will ask again. If you type no, the program ends. And below that, you will see that while again double equal y and double equal y big y big, it will accept any y from the capital log of y, also if the smaller y. And if you say no or you push end, it will end the program as a whole. So if you quite confusing how the coding will look, this is how it look. As you can see, if you take the code and put it into the Visual Studio coding and put it in the right order, you will get this and will able to run the coding. And if you try to run the code up simple, you just press F5 and it will appear here. The program will appear and it will like this. As you can see, these are the result from using the program. You have the 1.25 and it will calculate, it will give you 7.85. Same with 4 point, same thing with 0.05. It will calculate. And you can see here it asks the user if you want to calculate or not. I tap Y and it will reply the enter the recipe again. Yes. But if you put a negative, which is here, it will output the negative number or not allowed and you ask again more. So you enter again and again. And beside me is beside the picture is all the picture that been using the calculator to see if the number is correct. Obviously the number is big because I don't specify the actual number. So 1.91 in the program is actually 1.908, but we reduce the number as the below one. So after all that, what is the conclusion? The conclusion are very simple. Very simple. By making this calculation program, it shows us the programmer, especially the beginner, how to solve a real problem quite easy by using variable input and output, do while loop. It allows us to take what it is to be hard job to the simple job. So instead of you typing a bunch of number just to get the answer, you just type couple number and the program will do that now. And in overall, in this situation, if the beginner use this code, they were able to understand how each variable work, how the input output work, including loop as well. This this will allow people people to ease in on the programming coding to make it so they can improve upon themselves even further. So anyway, thanks for thanks for hearing and assalamualaikum.